Good evening, everyone. Welcome to HDEX First AMA. I'm Tammy, Community Manager of HDEX, and here we have with us today is Elsa Chu, the VP of Global Business from Bluehelix. HDEX is pleased to announce the launch of BHEX Chain Mainnet on 8th of July, as well as the decentralized cross-chain platform HDEX. BHEX Wallet has been added to the App Store and Android shelf. Please download and try out BHEX Wallet. Let's welcome Elsa to introduce the background of HDEX and BHEX Chain.
Thanks for joining our small chat group. So today actually is our first time to doing the voice chat to share about HDEX and BHEX Chain. My name is Elsa. I'm in charge of business development of Bluehelix Group. HDEX and BHEX Chain is our important BUs in our ecosystem. So today it's my pleasure to share the details and more questions if you have about HDEX and BHEX Chain. And it's actually our first time to try on the voice chat. Yeah, so we previously what we do text basis. So this time we want to have some interaction with the community, and so we have tried this voice chat. So if I say after that you have any questions, you can just raise your hand, and after I do a short intro, then you can raise your hand to raise any questions you want. Okay, so before I start to introduce about BHEX Chain, HDEX, and so on, so I would like to give you a brief background introduction about HDEX and BHEX Chain. Yeah, you guys may know or may not know that HDEX and BHEX Chain is part of Bluehelix Group, the business of Bluehelix Group. So for Bluehelix Group, we founded in 2018. So we are the only company receive both equity investment from Huobi and OKEX and so on. Then we have Intai Group. Intai Group, the LP is Alibaba, and we have City Holdings, so from traditional firms. And in July 2018, we also have token investors. We have 40 plus token investors in the industry. So we are quite well backed in the Southeast Asia. We are in Singapore, so we have quite good resources in Southeast Asia countries. Okay, and for BHEX Chain actually is we start to build our public chain since 2018. Yeah, it's just one of our business BU. So we have others. We have BHEX Exchange, which BHEX.com. We have Bluehelix Cloud, is a SaaS and white label solutions. So we provide our centralized exchange, SaaS and white label solutions for partners who want to set up their own exchange. So currently we have clients about 350 plus, covering 16 million end users. Yeah, so it's huge user bases. So we're also hoping to penetrate all the client resources to have this DEX, HDEX, or DEX SaaS business in the future, short future actually. Yeah, so for BHEX Chain, yeah, so we at the 2018 we position it as a decentralized key generation public chain. Yeah, because we already gotten patent in US and in Europe for our decentralized key generation technology. So that's why, but as time goes by, and because the market in crypto changes very fast, so in end of 2020 and till now, so we position it as a decentralized, DeFi public chain, while we're still providing the custodian and clearing solutions for the cross-chain technology. Yeah, and HDEX actually is application of BHEX Chain. Yeah, so it quite different from other DEX and so on. So this part I will intro after. Yeah, that's it. That's a short intro about HDEX and BHEX Chain, Tammy.
Okay, can you tell us more about the features of HDEX deposit and withdrawal process as compared to other exchanges? HDEX is described as a full cross-chain DEX, the cross-chain version of Uniswap. Could you make a comparison between HDEX and Uniswap?
Yeah, so for this part, for normally, a lot of friends using MetaMask AMM token as their own wallet. So for the HDEX, first is a decentralized exchange, but it comes with the our own wallet. So for Uniswap, right, everyone know is based on Ethereum. So and they don't have cross-chain functions, but it support like say AMM, and they support project listing, and they can provide a liquidity, and they do have some minings. And the I think most excited part is like say people use first, then after about 2 years later, then they have surprise token issuing. Yeah, so UNY uni I think give a lot people surprise. Yeah, so for HDEX, why we position is a cross chain version of Uniswap is because we support in theoretically we support any public chain cross chain through BHX chain technology. And also all the cross-chain assets, they can issue cross-chain token and on BHX chain so that their tokens can be circulated on all the supported public chain. Yeah, so this is a small comparison. Yeah, Uniswap currently on Ethereum, and also they will be maybe they will deploy on other public chains, we don't know, but at current stage is still a single chain DEX. And another question is about the deposit and withdrawal process compared to other exchanges. So actually, HDEX is combined with centralized exchange, the user experience combined with centralized exchange and decentralized exchange. Why I say so is like say for example, I say in for USDT, right? So USDT, if you want to in centralized exchange, for example, I say Binance or bhex.com. So you just deposit Tron network, for example, a Tron network USDT. So you deposit Tron network USDT, then you can withdraw out BSC version of USDT. But the intermediary is the centralized Binance. Yeah, so this is how you work as a deposit and withdraw from the centralized exchange. Yeah, so for this part is exactly the same. So for BHX chain or for HDEX, when you deposit, you can direct deposit from let's say Tron network USDT, then you can withdraw out BSC version USDT, or you want to withdraw out Ethereum USDT, Heckle USDT, and in a decentralized way, because we have consensus nodes, we have custodian nodes, and so on. So we don't rely on a single authority or a single party for the transaction or the deposit withdrawal use cases, but we do it in a decentralized way, which is more reliable. So we don't trust anyone, but we trust multiple nodes because they will reach certain consensus, then can process next.
Okay, could you also tell us what public chains will BHEX chain cross-chain support, and what is the underlying technological principle of BHEX chain?
Okay, so currently we already support six, about 6 public chains. So we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tron Network, Dogecoin, Heckle from Huobi, BSC from Binance. Yeah, that's already 6, right? Yeah, so this is 6 public chain we already supported. So most of the DEX in the market, or let's say the chain public chains in the market, they can only support let's say single chain, yeah, or just 2 chains cross. So for example, like say Ethereum to let's say BSC. Actually, BSC also fork Ethereum. We all know that. So this is a single way. So, but they cannot. There's no intermediate. They can transfer, or they can cross chain from let's say Heckle to direct to BSC or to other chains. So what we do is BHX chain is performed as an intermediate. We connect all the public chains. So that's why, although we're currently supporting 6 public chains, we're expanding as the needs. Yeah, in the industry we have like say Polkadot is doing the cross chain. Near they have a cross chain bridge. So this is all ongoing cases. But for BX chain we already accomplished all the chain technology and the HDEX. So we already have our use cases, and we have already have existing products. It's not on theory basis, or we don't need any crowdfunding at all. Yeah, more tech part about the underlying technology principle is like say, first we are under Cosmos ecosystem, so we build on Cosmos and we use the technology of Tendermint, but we almost restructure everything. Yeah, so but we still Cosmos ecosystem. So BSC has adopted like say cryptography technology based cross chain support, as they combine with cryptography tools such as elliptic curve digital signatures, zero knowledge proofs, and trusted multi-party computing, so MPC, to achieve this cross-chain private key custodian and the distributed private key generation and signatures on all the core nodes. So our selling points, you can say that while we are focused in the is our decentralized key generation technology. And in the market, actually a lot theory or prototype or not, like say MVP, they're based on MPC technology. But for us, we are not technical or theory based. We already, the product is there and people can trial. And it's just, we are currently only support 6 public chain, although it's already a lot compared to the market, existing market. We will still expanding and supporting more and more public chains to bring the assets circulate. I mean, the assets can circulate or in all the network. So this is our, I can say maybe it's our mission. Yeah.
Okay, so can you also explain how a user could accomplish composability and migration of cross-chain assets on BHEX chain?
Okay, so for the migration of the part, right? So first, BHEX chain have to support the public chain. So just I mentioned, we already supported 6 public chains. So if like say community think, oh, you should support Near, you should support Polkadot, you need to support Kusama and so on. So if like say community raise, they can vote. So we will keep in expanding the public chain we supported. Yeah, so currently it's about 6 chains. Yeah, so but although it's only 6 chains, it's already solved a lot of issues on the stable coins circulating in different public chains. Yeah, so for example, I say USDC or USDT or DAI. So all this they can circulate in a lot of public chains. So actually the two quite outstanding on public chains, Bitcoin and Dogecoin. So already I don't think any chain, from my own understanding, already support the Doge chain, Bitcoin, and with other four chains. I mean, other 4 chains are quite maybe quite normal, but weaving add on these 2-3 chains together actually is quite a big progress. Yeah. And for example, as I just did a sharing about USDT, right? So you just generate, for example, you have Tron network USDT, then you just need to generate your USDT the deposit address on HDEX. Then you need to hold some gas as well for the Tron TRX, right? So you can deposit. But be aware of the minimum deposit. Yeah, so here is a point also. So when you deposit Tron network USDT, then you can direct withdraw. For example, I say Heco USDT, BSC USDT, Ethereum USDT, Omni USDT. So this is one tool for you to do a cross-chain swap. Yeah, so this is how easy and how convenient it will be. It is. It's not will be. Yeah.
Okay, earlier on you were mentioning about nodes as well. So can you explain BHEX nodes architecture, multi-layer node model? What do these nodes do?
Okay, so for this, right, we actually have three layer. So the bottom layer is ordinary nodes, and we have second layer is consensus nodes, and third layer is custodian nodes. So currently for custodian wise, the including application and the running nodes for the 3-layer nodes, we currently have 50 plus. Yeah, it's actually not a small number, you know. Yeah, so for consensus, for the custodian nodes, we have the auditing very famous auditing team, like say Paxio and Slow Mist. So these are, I mean, good with good reputation, and they do auditing everything. So with them, with their support, and also we have token inside and GB labs and so on. So for this actually community, they can find more details on Explorer. So they will have on the Explorer, so they will see who are the custodian nodes. And what we do currently, actually we are expanding our consensus nodes. So we are welcome all the communities with HPC holders. They can come, and with some ability of the nodes maintenance and the configuration, they can join us as a consensus node. So when you do an application on the consensus nodes, then people, I mean HPC holders, they will vote for you. Then you can the return on consensus nodes is much higher than you vote for other consensus nodes. Yeah, I don't know. People are. I don't think maybe community is not aware of this part because we haven't do any marketing on this part yet. So meaning, right, or in a nutshell, you just need to remember, if you run your own consensus nodes, the APY or the mining returns is higher than you vote to our other consensus nodes or custodian nodes. Yeah, more details. Yeah, if you want, you can find our gitbook, HDEX and BHEX chain. And also, as I mentioned, you need some basic knowledge about the nodes configuration and so on. So if you are slightly tech geek, then it's really easy for you. Yeah, as a, so back to the architecture. So we have 3 layers. So we need reach the joint collaboration consensus of validation nodes. So thereby we can achieve the safe and reliable custodian cross-chain asset management technology. Yeah, so this is the main use. Yeah.
Mm, I see. Okay, so for BHEX chain and HDEX actually has their own wallet for users, which is the BHEX wallet, right?
Yeah.
So what are the differences compared to existing wallets like I'm
Mm.
Token and MetaMask, etc.?
Yeah, so for like say for M token and MetaMask, right? A lot of people use MetaMask. For myself also. So the
Mm,
difference is like say for MetaMask currently it supports actually it's quite easy. For new chains or like say but it's only for Ethereum fork or other type of public chains with RPC friendly. So what we're doing is we already know that MetaMask is well known and well used by all the communities. So it's already educated the community how to use the wallet to use with DEX and to holding their assets. So what we're doing actually, so first we have our BHEX wallet. So this is really friendly because it's HDEX embedded. But secondly, tech team is also is trying to do the integration with MetaMask RPC so that we can have more user so they can easily to access of HDEX. But currently there will be a point as for BHEX wallet, because what we're supporting is cross-chain deposit and withdrawal. But normal wallet, decentralized wallet, AMM token, MetaMask may not support the difficulty of the technology. So and currently we
mm,
cooperate with Bitkeep. It's also a wallet. Then they are also integration our public chain and with that HDEX as well. So follow will be by Math Wallet. So we'll in discussion and we'll approach more wallet provider to support this BHEX chain, the infrastructure, and also HDEX. Yeah, because so for us, right, what we are looking for in future or a small pipeline in future is, so first we'll be listing more public chain and reliable assets. So it may not be free listing like Uniswap. So because we know there are a lot of scams and fake tokens and so on. So and for HDEX or BHEX chain, we don't need to issue new tokens. So for example, I say because we already support the for example like Chainlink, right? The Chainlink is our already supported cross-chain assets. So for Link, the contract address is exactly the same as the address in the their main website. It's just Chainlink's contract. They don't need to reissue or they don't need to do issue a new address contract for example same as in BSC or different from Heckle. So in BHEX chain is exactly the same. So we just need to map in the tokens and they deposit in Ethereum, they can withdraw out from BSC or from Heckle. So it's that convenient and it be and it's reliable because there no need to issue new peg tokens, but only the original the Atom tokens. Yeah, so this is a huge difference as well. And the second, we will be launching our liquidity mining and also a lot exciting operation campaigns. The reason why we didn't launch now or we don't do any liquidity and mining, so it's like we are in midst of upgrade our wallets to make it more user friendly because cross-chain DEX with is which real decentralized cross-chain DEX, the wallet and the DEX is quite complex. Yeah, so we try our best to make it like say user friendly. Yeah, so this is our what I think I shared maybe a lot. So about this HDEX, BX wallet and BX chain. Yeah. So I hope that community they can have a trial on HDEX. So currently we just start. We haven't do any marketing yet, but we already have like say daily about 100 plus transactions. Actually, it's our small milestone also. And in future, we'll also support EVM and WASM to or even like say Cosmos Bridge or ICP and so on. So for this week, we'll support more dApps in future. But at the current stage, we want to strong and strengthen our infrastructure and user experience. Yeah, thanks, Demi.
Okay, so can you also tell us what cross-chain assets will BHEX wallet be supporting?
So currently we just added this week or last week, right? So currently
Yes.
we have about about 13 or 14 cross-chain assets. Tammy, would you mind to post the link to Telegram? So I can't remember exactly, but I know it's about 13 or 16 cross-chain assets.
Yeah, 15.
And
The
recently
latest one is the USDC and DAI, right?
yeah, correct. So this is our
Okay.
newly added, and for this we'll add more and we'll see the community feedback and community needs. So we'll keep expanding our public chain network and also the cross chain asset network.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing such informative knowledge with us, Elsa. And now, committee, it's time for you to ask questions. Elsa will be here to answer your questions.
Yeah, just a small add-on. Today we just launched BHEX Wallet review competition with Raven. Yeah, so if you guys are interested, then you can direct download the BHEX app and give reviews and comments on the review. All the reviews on Raven will be recorded on blockchain. So it's quite interesting cooperation also.
Okay, and also BHEX Wallet has been added to App Store and Android shelf, so please download and try BHEX Wallet out. Okay, so actually we have some questions we received from Twitter as well. I just posted in the chat.
Okay, let me have a look.
Yeah.
Let me see. What are the features of project in the ecosystem? Why are users so sure it Is there anything interesting in future? What's your basic architecture in building this project? Okay. I think I just answered this question. So a small wrap up is, so in the ecosystem in future what we're having is, so first, the technology wise is innovative, and I can see it is kind of disruptive in the technology wise. We are not so actually, we are really humble to be focusing on the technology development and the innovation. So we don't need to do a lot about hoo-ha about marketing or a lot hype. What we're doing is really we step by step we focus on technology. The second one is the basic architecture. Yeah, we based on Cosmos, and the Cosmos and the technology will be Tendermint, and but we can almost restruct everything. Yeah, so this is how BHEX Chain tech team work. Yeah. Second question, a pretty good name for big project for future. I think what that name means and how long it has been created until it's time for the world to know it now. Okay. So actually, it's quite it's not so unique for hashtag. It's not a unique name actually. So when you search, you may see other DEX or other platform they using hashtags. But for us, it's hashtags built on BHEX chain. So this is our uniqueness, and it cannot be forked. So any other domains is not the right hashtags on BHEX chain. Yeah. So but for the preparation on the development, and we already prepared it for 3 years. So it's not a small project, and it, to us, right, everyone knows as a public chain is not so making money. So what we do is we really dedicate a lot on the technology basis, and the user experience and so on. Yeah, so this is the good thing, but I hope also all communities they can try to use it, to experience it, to find the uniqueness and the differences from any other projects and any other wallets. That's why we didn't rush to list any new coins or new tokens. We want to focus on the mainstream coins and cryptocurrencies. So I mean, for community are familiar with. So so you can easily try out the differences. Okay. Yeah, so any more questions? Nick Kumar, hi. Can you list 3 killer features of your project that make you ahead of its competitors? What's the competitive advantage or platform that you feel most confident about? Okay, so for the killer features, right, which is our seller points. So first is a real decentralized cross-chain technology, meaning right, it's not on theory basis, it's already a product and is already accomplished, and is not on hype. So this is the really killer points I have to say. And secondly, we are one-stop solution. So you already have HDEX is our decentralized exchange. We have BHEX wallet is the decentralized wallet. We have BHEX.com is a centralized exchange, and we have Bluehelix Cloud, so it's a SaaS and white label solution provider. Actually, for group business, is really one HDEX is one of the important part. And as you know that the regulation and compliance wise, so a lot centralized business they shifted in a goodwill into a decentralized way. But just add on that or a sidetrack that way for because we are apply the PSC license in Singapore, and currently we're under exemption period. So we will be soon launching our regulated exchange, I mean centralized exchange. So community can stay tuned. Yeah. One more, a pretty good name. Pretty. Yeah. Reply the question from Rose. Yes. Because when you open the HDEX, the user interface, right, you can see that. Let me show here. So when you click on mining, it's showing coming soon. Meaning, right, we will have our campaigns prepared launching. Yeah, so you can mine HBC and you can earn HBC through the trading and the liquidities. Yes. How long a promotion is meant to last? It haven't launched yet. So you can, for now, you can have a trial and you can give feedback, you can write review, and once the campaign is launched, then you can on hand very fast. Yeah. Elon Musk. Okay, cool name. Yeah. So token valuable. What actually make your token more valuable? For HBC, right? HBC is not only a platform token. It's comprehensive value supported by all the business units in Bluehelix Group. So I repeat from beginning, BHEX exchange, centralized exchange, all the trading fees, all the revenue we receive will buy back the HBC token. So this is one. And all the revenue we receive from Bluehelix Cloud, SaaS, and white label solution, the system itself is also part of the revenue to buy back HBC. And for community, so all the burn tokens of HPC will be mined and remine out from liquidity mining. So the total number of HPC is fixed, will never increase. But the current circulation of HPC will be smaller and smaller. So this is actually a hint, a selling point. Yeah, so I not ever I may expand more, but you can go and figure it out. Yeah, the last question will be Miss Donnie. Lately, most projects on cryptocurrencies are characterized by serious security issues. What steps have taken to ensure security is not? Yeah, this is really good questions. Recently, actually, a lot hack on the cross-chain projects. So I think hackers are looking at this pie. So for us, right, at the beginning, last second half of last year, we already start to doing our auditing, penetration test, cybersecurity test, and so on with Paxo and also the slow mist. So security is our first priority. So that's why we quite focus on the technology, and also that's why it's already about 3 years. We don't rush for any listing. Community always chase us for listing, but we didn't rush for that. Yeah, thanks, Tammy. I
No
think that
problem.
Tina is want to ask.
Okay. Tila, you can unmute your mic.
So does it work now? Sorry.
Yeah, I can hear
Yes,
you.
yes, it
Hi.
works. Yes. Hi.
Hi guys. Thank you for the AMA and really a lot of information. And my question would be, before I ask my question, I think in the crypto space, the future belongs actually to the integration of cryptocurrency on the one side and NFTs on the other side, plus blockchain gaming. And I started investing a lot in NFTs. So my question would be, will it be possible on HDEX or on BHX that we can do the same thing with NFTs, what we already can do with the average cryptocurrencies or tokens, like staking, lending out for
Mm-hmm.
rewards, or renting out?
Mm. Okay, thanks for your question. So for NFT, everyone sees a trend, especially for starting of the year or end of last year. So all the NFT tokens or NFT related tokens shoot up a lot. But recently I still say it's a correction. I hope it's a correction. It's not still bear market. But for HDEX for current stage, we haven't support NFT yet. What we're doing, we'll still polish and focus on the trading side. But I don't mind, or I mean, we will not say we will not integrate anything about NFT. We will open minded. But if, like say in short future, if you're integrated, it will be a great move as well. And at current stage, we'll be focusing our polishing our products and also the trading wise. We as a technical firm, our focusing will be all the at current stage is trading related.
Okay, I get that.
Thank you. But
Okay,
and you
thank you very
mentioned about
much.
the lending, staking, and so on. You will be on features on HDEX soon. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Okay, 谢谢你们。
Okay, there's another question in the chat from Anidlia. Will BHEX wallet support other blockchain assets in future?
Offshore, of
Yes.
course. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. We're expanding it. Although we already support 6 public chains, we're expanding for sure because what we're aiming or our mission is we support all the public chains because theoretically we can support n times n, meaning any public chain. It's just we need time and stage by stage. So and also we will see what community needs, or is if not, we just integrate our own. It doesn't make any sense also. That's why our phase one already supports some mainstream public chains. Yeah.
Anyone has any more questions?
Can I ask one more question?
Sure.
Why still here? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, a lot of exchanges and decentralized exchanges, they come actually from China. So and I have the feeling there's actually still existing a Chinese firewall. We have Eastern projects and Western projects. And would you guys, for example, interested if a person like me introduce you to Western projects, and so they get listed on BHX or DHX? Because I see there's really like it's really difficult to communicate when Westerners and like, let's say, Easterners come together, because they have different mindsets.
Yeah, it
And
actually is a common topic. Yeah.
I used to live in China. I'm German, but I learned Chinese, so I understand pretty good the Chinese mindset because I also speak Chinese. And as I'm German, I understand the Western mindset. And I see that very often good projects don't come together because they misunderstand each other.
Yeah. So actually, this is a common topic. It's actually a lot of discussion about this last year, especially when the DeFi booms. So there are a lot of discussion about the mindset differences and the uniqueness and in West and the East. But it actually for technology wise, actually they will welcome any ideas or any projects. Say listing on centralized exchange BHEX or decentralized exchange HDEX. So we'll welcome all this. But the different mindset, they always crash for the for goodwill. So we welcome it. Yeah.
Could I then contact you as like a DM, and you give me like contact details who I can contact about like new projects if they want to get listed on BHX or DHX?
Can you can DM me, no problem.
Which one is that? Elsa.
Yeah, I'm Elsa. Yeah.
Okay, 好的。OK， 说完了。
Okay, Elsa, there's another question. What age does
Okay,
BHEX
last
chain,
one.
have other?
What age does this have over other public chain that will make a user choose BHEX chain over them? Yeah, so if you need, like, say, cross-chain technology using your, for example, stable coins, or you need sets, actually, there's two parts. One is to B and one is to C. So to B, right, for project-wise, they need this technology or they need these tools to make sure their assets can be circulated in different public chains. So you can see recently some projects already launched a hacker, then they come to launch BSC. Yeah, so that's why. But with BHEX chain, they no need to launch individually. But as long as it listed on BHEX chain, it already support the circulation on BSC and hacker. So actually, for this is a quite good example as well. And to C is the stable coins, trading and swap and circulation on different public chain is also a use case. And a lot users or even institutions, they are looking for these tools to have it. Yeah.
Okay, so I think we have come to an end to our AMA. So for those who haven't participated in our giveaway, I just sent a link of the form in the chat, so you can participate now and stand a chance to win rewards from us.
Yeah, thanks, Tammy. Actually, it's our first time to holding the
Yeah.
voice chat AMA. So it's a small group, but I hope it is informative. So any questions you can throw out in the group, then we can discuss further. Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks, Tammy.
Okay, thank you everyone.
Thanks. Good day. Bye bye.